Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going over my January monthly favorites. So I have a bunch of great products. I've put them all on my face in get ready style. So if you'd like to get ready with me and see my thoughts about the products for this month, please keep watching. Let's get started. So I'm here, hair's clipped up, nothing on my face except sunscreen and vitamin C, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. Actually, let me show you that now. So the vitamin C serum that I've been using for a while is this Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. It has 15% vitamin C, 5% PHAs, and hyaluronic acid. I've really been enjoying this. It smells nice, has a little bit of a citrus smell, comes out in kind of this cream. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by my lighting. So I'm in natural light. I got a couple lamps on, but the room seems like dark. I don't know. Anyway, so it comes out in this yellowish cream, which that is, I think, an after dye, but it's very citrus smelling, which I love. It's like such a great way to start my morning, but it just feels great. I've really been enjoying it. I can't speak to, do I think it's been doing some miraculous things to my skin, because I've only used it for a month, but I can tell you that my skin has been really good this month. So whether that is the reason, I'm not sure. The other kind of skincare product, the thing that I put on my skin right away, or my face, or my lips in this case, is the Laneige sleeping mask. I've had the pink one for a really long time, and my sister got me this apple lime. It smells so good. I've only had it for a little bit. I have a nice dip in it, and I use this every day. I usually use it during the day though, not so much sleeping. But really, does my skin know that it's sleeping? I'm not sure. Okay, anyway, so let's start with the makeup. So one product that I've really enjoyed is, and I actually discovered in my makeup bag, is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Primer. I just really like this on my skin this month. To be honest, I don't know what it's doing. It just feels nice. So I think that sample will last for a long time, but I will tell you, it is heavily fragranced. I don't mind that usually, but if you do, you won't like that. The foundation that I really loved this month was the Neutrogena Hydra Boost hydrating tint. So I didn't use a lot of foundation this month, to be totally honest, but when I did, I really enjoyed this one. So I don't like this under a mask. I really went pretty much foundation free for most of the month under a mask, but for just, you're hanging around the house, or what else do we do these days? Hang around the house. But there you go. Another product that I actually loved, I loved it so much, is the makeup eraser sponge that you can put in your washer and dryer. So when I had to wash this, I was kind of upset when I went to my other favorite sponge, which is the e.l.f. complexion sponge. But I missed this. I just like the shape of this very much, and it 100% cleans up in the, did I say shower? It cleans up in the laundry, in the washer and the dryer, and the little ball fluffs your laundry while it's containing this sponge. So I really like it. I have not tried putting another sponge in the little cage. I got this in a box charm. I haven't tried putting another sponge in, but I'm going to try it today and see. This would be revolutionary if I can clean all my sponges in the laundry. And I didn't see, it was full of makeup. I had used it for a whole week before I threw it in, and I didn't see any makeup on any of my clothes. There wasn't a transfer, which I was pretty concerned about. And I cleaned it with white clothing, not with bleach though. So I just really love both the sponge and the foundation. No surprise here. The Mega Last Incognito Concealer from Wet n Wild, my absolute favorite. I'm really struggling to put this back each week, or to have let it go, but I just love it. Can we talk about the fact that I have a line here? When did that happen? Why did it happen? It's just a little bit rude, but I heard that if you put some concealer there, it'll make it disappear. I don't think it's disappearing, but hey. So I'm just using the same sponge to just work this concealer in. so now for a little powder. My favorite powder this month has been the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. Let me be clear though. Do I think this is the best powder ever? No, I don't. I mean, I like that I hit pan on it. I think that's why it's my favorite. I think this is a good powder and it plays very well with the other products that I am wearing. So it's nice to set this concealer and it's nice to set this particular foundation. But I don't think it's the best powder ever made in life. But I'm not saying it's necessarily the best powder ever. It does work well for my skin. I'm not a person who loves a lot of setting powder, so I really like it. But I have a limited range of knowledge on powders. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so those were all my base products. I absolutely love it. I think it's just a nice finish. Again, my lighting is weird. Let's see if I sit back, if it like helps. I don't know. Oh, I know what to do. Did that help? I don't think so. Okay, so I didn't have a favorite bronzer this month, so I'm going to, I haven't used this in a while, which is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Glow. So I'm just going to use this. I'll let you know how it is. But my favorite blush this month, not only because of its packaging, but also because of the color, was the Winky Lux Crown Blush. I just find it to be so, so beautiful. So I will put that on as well. And a highlight that I really loved this month was the Essence Pure Nude. This is just an easy, every single day, put on some highlight. I feel like I'm going crazy because I really feel like I just said bronzer, but I meant highlight in the sentence before. I didn't have any coffee this morning. Might be the issue. Anyway, this highlight is great, super inexpensive. It's just pretty on the skin. It just creates what I think is a natural highlight. So no one will say like, I love your highlight, but you just look good with it. So I'm gonna put these 3 products on and then we'll go to the eyes. Now I usually apply this with my finger and there is a little bit of a wearing away of the petals, but very little. Like, I think it will take me a ridiculous amount of time to make this completely fade. So I put that on with my finger, which I like, but I'm gonna try it with the e.l.f. stippling brush. And it definitely picks up color. I don't know if I'm not pressing hard enough on it, so I'm gonna go back to my finger. I love that cream blushes have become such a thing because for a long time it was all powder blush. And you know, that's the way it goes. It goes back and forth. But I do really love, especially now, I think it's a little bit more of a casual look and just a pretty look. And so I think now because people are a little bit more casual, we're staying at home much more often. It kind of led to this trend and I love it. Okay, so now the Pure Nude. Okay, so for eyebrows, the standout product for me 100% has been the Gimme Brow in the shade 4. I've loved it all month. So I'm just gonna fill in my brows and I will be back. Okay, I forgot that I was supposed to film myself putting this on, but you know, you just brush it through. It's super easy. But I have really enjoyed the color and the hold. My eyebrows have been on by the end of the day, so I feel like that's a good sign. Really like that. For eye primer, I really did enjoy the Pero Primero primer from Alamar. At first, I thought this was almost too sticky. It's a little bit tinted, and so at first I thought it was too sticky, but I ended up really, like, I missed it when I started using my Milani one again. So I'm gonna pull it back into my makeup bag for this week just to give it, keep testing it in comparison, but I really love this primer. It's definitely my favorite primer of the month. And I do like how it cancels some of the shadowing on my lid. I own a lot of palettes. So when I look at what my favorite palette of the month is going to be, it's hard because I bounce from palette to palette. But here's how I kind of decide. Let me straighten my bangs here. Here's how I decide. I look at what is the palette that I was like, oh, I want to use that some more, and I got to return it because I'm doing this weekly thing, but I want to use that palette some more. So there were two standouts, and they both happen to be drugstore or drugstore in range. The first is the Wet n Wild 10 Pan Shadow Palette. I loved this. I really did. I really loved using this all the week that I used it, and on other days I was using it at the beginning of the month as well. Absolutely loved it. So this is a great one. Highly recommend. Super inexpensive. The one that stole my heart, oh, the minute I got it, is the Naughty Palette. Yeah, the Naughty Palette by BH Cosmetics. This big sucker of a palette. Absolutely love it. I love all the different shades. I love the variety. I love how I was planning to do a whole dedicated review, but now at this point, I'm like it's gonna be February, so does anyone want to see this? If you want to see an entire review, please let me know. But I'm gonna put in some of the looks that I made with it. What I liked doing with this one is seeing these all as quads. Okay, and if you looked at them as quads, it became some interesting color patterns, but you could also do the quads by mixing them up. So now I could do a quad this way and this way. So I'm starting to combine other colors, and I just loved it. I loved how creative it felt to use it every day. There's also some base colors that you could just get a quick look that you don't have to mess with all of the brights. I loved it. So this definitely was my favorite palette of the month. So I'm just gonna do an easy look for today. Easy for me. Easy for me is usually people's date night. But I'm gonna start with Secret Santa, which is the shade right here. And I'm gonna try to do this easily because I got some more videos to film. And iPad time only lasts so long. Okay, then with the same brush, I'm gonna go into Yuletide, which is this last color here. This is actually one that I didn't use yet. The mattes have been beautiful. I liked the couple glitters that have been in here, and I really love the shimmers as well. So BH Cosmetics has some beautiful eyeshadow. For a long time, I paid no attention to the brand, and I gotta say, I really like it. Pigmented, pretty affordable. This whole palette was $29. I got it, my husband got it for me on sale during the holidays, and I wonder, I can't wait to see what the sale is now. My only negative thing to say about it is I really wish they would have changed the packaging, because I think this is 100% a full year palette. Like, there's nothing about this that is just Christmas to me or just the holidays. But the packaging is so the holidays, like they went for the holidays, you know? And so that would be the only thing that I think it'd be great for them to release this and just put it in some simple packaging. But the names are hilarious. So I don't, or they're clever. So I don't know what to do. BH Cosmetics, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to advise you, but I love this palette. It is not just a holiday palette. Okay, and then let's put on Decked Out. Where is it? Yep, this one right here, this shimmer all over the lid. It's very pretty. Gold shimmer. And then I'm just gonna use a clean brush. I need to clean my brushes to just blend that a little bit. And then finally, just a little bit of shade at the bottom. So I'm gonna mix Secret Santa with Yuletide just to make this a little bit faster. Now there's a little bit of kick up. Let's see if you can see it. A little bit of kick up on the shadows, okay? So I'm not saying they're completely powderless. However, that doesn't bother me unless it's crazy and it falls on my face. So I just tap my brush and then I blow on it, spread all my COVID germs, which hopefully I don't have. Okay, absolutely love that palette. Think it's just beautiful. I'm confused. So over there to my left, I have a box of tissues, and it looked like it was snowing, and I was confused because I'm inside. This is what's on my tissue. What is this? It's all over me. Okay, that was a fun moment. So now let's put on some mascara. I don't have a favorite liner from this month. I'm not going to use any liner today anyway, but I'm going to use my Superhero mascara. I absolutely love this mascara. I didn't use it for most of the month, and then I remembered this last week how much I love it. But when it starts getting old, you just have to wipe off the wand. So mine is freshly cleaned, and then any buildup, I just kind of wipe it on the barrel, and then it's perfect. So let's put some on. I have this very oddly long lash right there. Sometimes I pull it out, and other times I'm like, don't, but this mascara really shows how long it is. So that's just one coat. Of course, the sun has gone behind a cloud, but hopefully you can see that. And then because I'm extra, I'd like two. The one negative about this mascara, which I know is going to be crazy, is that it almost makes my lashes too long when I wear my glasses. So like my lashes become like, they get like smushed literally against the glass of my glasses, and it looks crazy when I take it off. Okay, so with that said, let's talk about lips. Oh no, I have one more eyeshadow thing. So the Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadows from Stila. This is in the shade Kitten. I have loved this so much. That's some of the bronzer. But anyway, I've loved this so much. I love patting it on my eye. We can put a little bit on, even though it's a little bit of a different undertone. But it's just so pretty. It catches the light so nicely. And it does stay really, really well. So I just absolutely love that. Smush some of my mascara, but whatever. For lips, I really have not loved using lipstick this month. It just hasn't been the thing. At the beginning of quarantine and the beginning of wearing masks, I would put a liquid lipstick on every day, but I don't know, it's just drier now and I'm not in the mood. I have liked bullet lipsticks, obviously when I'm not wearing a mask, but these are my two go-to. Literally, I wear them every day. It's the Milk Makeup Kush Lip Balm. I have the shade Bubble and the shade Plush Berry, and I also have the Green Dragon one, which I use. But I just love them. They're easy. I could just pop them on. They give me a little bit. So that's the what's that one called? The Bubble one. So a little bit pink. Let me use one of these crazy tissues. And then this is the Plush Berry. A little bit more of a berry tone. But I just love them. They're super easy to wear, and they just have made my lips feel really good all month. Easy to wear. They don't rub off. They rub off, obviously, but when you put, especially the clear one, when you put a mask on, you're not seeing all the lipstick inside the mask, which really bothers me. So there you go. Here's my completed look with all of my monthly favorites. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't, and make sure to give me a follow on Instagram so you can see my daily looks every single day. Now the lighting is better because the sun has really gone down. Hope you have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.